I said it's sad that so many people on this app are so quick. I mean, wait, I said it's sad that so many people on this app are or is so quick to jump the gun, assuming things to push some type of narrative without further more detail. That's why it's best to stay quiet until further more detail. But I'm assuming, yeah, like I said, but I'm assuming that these probably just it's haters though. Then I said, is this correct? I'm just trying to figure it out, bro. Like with a whole bunch of YouTube drama. I just seen a whole lot of stuff going on with Hasan, and then like Markiplier got married, and some most stuff said something about VTubers. I'm just gonna check it all out, cause you know it's a lot of stuff going on, bro. So let's check out what's going on in, I guess, the YouTube, Twitch, you know, like all that like gaming world community.
Somni here. You guys know how it goes. Another day, another video. Last night I tweeted I sleep. What recent news, topic, tweets, videos
I spoke about it.
Me to talk about tomorrow. Hey guys, today is, what is today? October 8th. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. We're on hump day of October 8th. We're already 8 days into October in the spooky season. And bro,
Things got real spooky.
Chill, okay? I had to go to the doctors on Monday and Tuesday, okay? I had another explosion. I might make a video on that later, okay? Another one of my body parts did explode. But god damn, bro, like it's like literally I step away and then I come back and then y'all just be wilding out here on these streets, on the VTuber streets, okay? On the Taylor Swift streets, okay?
Taylor.
And apparently something on the Hasan streets. Like oh my lord. Oh my lord. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for the world. It's not looking good for the world. Like, do you guys feel that? Like, you think about it, like, man, the world ain't looking so good. I'm tired, boss. I don't want that to be the case forever. I don't want the world is not looking good until infinity, right? Like, I'm done. I think we have to take a stand. What do we need to do? Create some kind of mental mindset shift, okay? Like, no more doom gloom. Life good? Question mark? I don't know. I can't count on the world to be a better place, so I have to try to figure out how to make my world and my view of it a better place. Because otherwise, nah, bro, this is not good for our mental health. Let's start off with some good news, okay? Some good old-fashioned Markiplier not being in the hospital and man actually getting married? Question mark? To
Congrats.
His long partner Amy. Ragnarok 107 saying Markiplier got married, and yes, that's correct. This is the marriage of 2025. The marriage of 25, bro. Markiplier has announced that he and his girlfriend Amy Nelson are officially married. So they've probably been engaged for a while. You probably had no idea. They had a little secret wedding somewhere out there, and Marky Moo is actually married, following the pipeline of YouTuber into getting married and then having kids and leaving off the internet, kind of like PewDiePie.
I'm gonna start a family vlog channel.
I'm actually not leaving the internet. PewDiePie is still
a family channel. He's probably gonna be making family channel then,
making videos, and they're still absolutely goated. He's just he's living his villain saga, different chapter of his life. But this is cute, guys. Look at Markiplier in the all white, and you got Amy over there on the right. And
that's a nice cake, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
Eating that looks like a cheesecake, a very, very delicious cheesecake with a lot of tasty fruits. So Markiplier, on behalf of all of the goons on the YouTube here on my side of the internet, yo, congratulations on the marriage, king, okay? You got yourself a good one, okay? She's got herself a good one, and I hope you guys are both happy forever and ever. On to some not so good news. Hasan Piker, bro. Oh my god, he is under fire. I woke up,
bro. See, this is what I was talking about, but I'm gonna let Omni talk on it, but it was just so much I seen, but I'm gonna let bro talk.
I woke up,
bro made a response and everything, bro, but let's get to it though.
And as a cat dad, I was like, say it ain't so, say it ain't so. You know, the drama's all nice and fun from time to time or whatever, okay? But now we talking about animals, okay? I wouldn't even mind if it was a kid. If a kid, I'm like, screw it, whatever. Screw them kids. But animals, Bro, okay, what is going on, homie? Mika and a lot of you guys pointed me to this post, and apparently people are saying that Hasan Piker is a dog abuser. Don't worry, he won't get banned for breaking TOS. And you got the Yeet guy saying Hasan's dog, Kaya, yelps after he appeared to reach something while telling her to get back in place. No, 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 please. Please tell me this is not so. I haven't seen the clip, but please tell me this is not the case, bro. Come on.
Of all of America's much more
See, okay, I'm gonna let bro go ahead.
consequential violence. Okay, it's the same reason as to why America. Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop. Jesus Christ!
What happened?
You're being such a baby. It's just you're making her stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from my mom.
Wait, what do you mean spoiled? What happened?
She doesn't want to come over here to see what's up. She just wants to fucking roam the house because she got to roam the house when I was gone. And she needs to literally have the same structured, regimented.
My man is freaking out. He knows this looks bad. Hold up. Why did she yelp like that? And what's wrong with a big dog roaming the house? What do you mean? Like she was allowed to roam the house? Your dog is not allowed to roam? Like the guy to just sit in one place? Like what's going on? Why can't Okay, lots of questions. The part though where she yelped, I didn't see it. Some people were saying that there was a collar. I didn't see a collar.
The collar around, yeah, you can see the collar around the neck, bro. It's a big little thing or something like that. Like I said, bro, it's so much going on with this one.
It looked like something was on her foot. I don't want to look at it one more time. Oh my gosh, with that yelp. Oh my God. But okay. Let me play the last 10 seconds.
I think that clip went to Trump's big baby desk immediately. I hate everything.
So Hasan is now stressed out. It sounds like because he knows that this is about to be clipped into
yeah, that this clip went crazy.
Infinity.
Like I said, I had to get into it and like stuff late. Like, let me go ahead and put this up, bro. Cause I had to get in on this. Hold on, let me play it. Wait.
This is the one that people are talking about.
He's saying, okay,
this is the one. This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it. Are you happy? That's it. Good. There's the AirTag. There's the fucking vibrator. It also has a flashlight component to it at nighttime. And it also has a tracker on it when she gets lost. If she were to actually get fucking lost, you are able to, it emits a sound. Okay?
See, that's crazy. Cause like I said, I'm always more of a guy like the like, yo, I like to just wait on everything until we get further more information, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is basically what I said. Okay, so I just caught up with all this stuff going on. It seems like he just debunked everyone who was claiming that he was using some little shocking collar on his dog. And okay, XQC did say he was gonna donate $50K. So yo, XQC, go ahead and donate, bro. Go ahead and donate, bro. Just go ahead and donate, bro. But even if Hasan, like I said, I don't know too much about like Hasan, and I did until I realized, like, I think Hasan got a lot of haters on social media, bro. So they like he debunked, he clearly debunked that whole thing, but like I said, it still doesn't really matter because people is still going to push that narrative, bro. They still pushing that narrative. That's the part I don't understand. Like, they still pushing the narrative. That's the part is getting me. I said it's sad that so many people on this app are so quick. I mean, wait, I said it's sad that so many people on this app are or is so quick to jump the gun, assuming things to push some type of narrative without further more detail. That why it's best to stay quiet until further more detail. But I'm assuming, yeah, like I said, but I'm assuming that these probably just is haters though. Then I said, is this correct? I'm just trying to figure it out, bro. Like, I'm always a dude like to like, cause I'm always more of a dude like, yo, okay, I see everything ain't looking good, so I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm falling back. I'm just, I want more details. I want more, furthermore details and all this type of stuff. Why everyone quick to like, just so quick to jump the gun. You know what I'm saying? So that's the part I'm like, yo, this app is cooked, bro.
What did it say? It said her paw got stuck on the bed. That's why. I don't know, but a lot of people in the chat were basically be like, "Oh my freaking god!" Another person here said, "Check on her." Like that's what I would be doing immediately, bro. Bro, if one of my babies make a yelp like that, right? I'm getting up. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna pet. I'm gonna cuddle. What do you mean, bro? What's the whole? He seems like he's more annoyed. Or frustrated.
It seems like he more like frustrated and stressed out on something. Mm-hmm.
by the Yelp than I don't know. As an animal lover, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I'm seeing people posting the replies though. It says he's got a shock collar on the
the people saying he got a shock collar after he clearly just debunked all this. But like I said, people so quick to like push some type of narrative without like I said, I'm always more of a dude like, yo, let's just wait on this. Let's not push no type of narrative and all that type of stuff. That way it happened last time when they did that with that last time, like last month, when people were pushing all type of narratives and then it found out it didn't fit their narrative and all that type of, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's best just to just wait on this without jumping the gun. But people so quick to assume and just push the narrative and all that type of stuff. But then until I realized they said, yeah, I think these just like Hasan haters and stuff. So, it's a lot of stuff going on with this right here, bro. I'm not going to hold you.
K9 turned up to the max. There's a light here. They're showing a picture here and it shows a green. I'm thinking this is not AI. And yeah, oh man, I've had big dogs growing up. I had 2 Fila Brasileiros growing up. Never gave them a shock collar. I am not a huge fan of the shock collars. I think my parents, when I was a kid, even thought about it and they brought one into the house and then they tried it, right? Just to see what it felt like. And it was like, oh, hell no. It was like on the lowest vibration, that thing was still extremely painful, right? I know that people have different ways of training their animals and their pets, but me personally could not do the collar. For me, I feel like the collar is too much. But
yeah, I think that shocking collar thing is definitely too much. But I remember when I was young, I always wanted one for my dad dog. But I don't know. I was just young though at that time. I was a young kid because I wanted one for my dog. I mean, for my dad dog. That thing, woo. What type of dog it was? I forget what dog it was, bro. Oh my god. It wasn't no German Shepherd. I forget what you call them dogs, man. Oh my god. I forget what you call them dogs. It wasn't them dogs. It was that dog that in that video that my Snoop Dogg had transformed into. That turned into. I said transformed. That turned into. That Snoop Dogg. It was that dog. I forget what you call them dog right now, but it was one of those dogs. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little scared of it though, but I liked it though.
Able to train them.
They call it a Doppler or something. I don't know.
And as babies very early on, so the collar wasn't necessary. This person said when you calibrate these collars, you're supposed to start out in the lowest selling, then work your way up. They're only supposed to be used to get their attention to mitigate potential danger or compliance with the command, requiring a low setting of 5 to 10, 15. Most canines respond to lower or the use of vibration, not 100 plus shock. When the dog yelped, it clearly reached for the remote. He clearly reached for the remote, then activated. What he's doing here is abuse. So I don't know the details of all the movements yet. I don't know if this means that this is at a full charge shock. I don't know that either. That's what this person is saying. A lot of people are saying.
I'm assuming like if it was a shock, I'm pretty sure the dog would have went a little more extra instead of just that little. I'm assuming like if the dog got shocked I'm sure it would have been. It would have like said like more. It would have more than that yip thing. It would have been like it would have did something like that. That I'm assuming it got to like you know what I'm saying, instead of just that. It's something like that. That why I'm like, bro, I'm not even, I'm just, like I said, I just waited till the further more details come out. I just gotta hear, hey son, his side. But it was wild though, man. I'm talking on social media. It was wild, bro. Social media was going crazy with it.
A lot of different things. So now that this has happened, right, people have been digging through VODs and clips and finding kind of proof that he has owned a shock collar with the dog, him actually saying that he owns a shock collar. There's more clips. They're circulating everywhere. Like the internet detectives are basically finding everything that shows that he owns a shock collar, that he's used a shock collar. There's a high chance that there's a shock collar. And yeah, my thing before we even show the clips is my thing that makes me feel a little bit weird about it again is if my dog yelps like that, if my animals, anything yelps like that, bro, I am literally diving. I'm going to dive at them and then cradle them for 10 minutes. My baby, my baby. You know what I'm saying, bro? So like the fact that he kind of seems more irritated, that doesn't sit well with me. That doesn't sit well with me at all as a pet owner. No, like when you see your animal show that kind of sign of like that barking, that kind of sadness, I feel like the first instinct is to come to them to make them feel better. My opinion. So here's another clip that people are sharing where another person comes on stream and says they think that the collar on Maya is too tight.
And now it's mainstream. I love her. I think her collar is too tight.
Well, it's here we get.
It's you have to be able to get 2 fingers, and I couldn't even get one. I think you're choking her.
She's like, it's because she has a lot of neck meat.
And
What do you mean? There's a lot of neck meat, bro.
Neck meat.
If someone says that they think that I might be doing something to my pet that may be causing mild discomfort, let alone choking, I'm literally going to err towards the other way around of loosening it.
Yeah, I do that too. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I can't put like 2 fingers in there, I gotta loosen it up. Bro said neck meat. That's crazy.
Immediately. I had a friend who had a collar on their pet as well. And I was like, have you checked their neck? There's like bites and stuff around there. I think the collar on their neck is a little bit too tight. It can happen. It's sometimes that can happen, right? So if somebody tells me like, I think that it's a little bit too tight, I'm literally going to untighten that joint ASAP. Oh my God. So here's another clip that people are playing. Apparently XQC was on Twitch and he was kind of recording it himself, looking at it through the play-by-play. He thinks
XQC said he was going to donate 500K, and like I said, West College Shoulder. So I'm like, yo, donate it. I'm looking for him to donate the 500K now, bro. I meant the 50K. That's what I'm looking for.
There's a 98% chance that the dog has a shock collar and that's why Kaya yelped. Here's another clip, though, of him responding to it later.
To hear oral arguments on Thursday.
Oh, my
we should
God.
Note that new CBS.
Is there like a fucking LSF video or something? Is that why there's like hella people coming in here and screeching? Is that what's going on? Oh, classic. It started on D.
Somebody said there are 5 clips. Somebody said no, there are 5 clips.
Then H3, then LSF is the classic pipeline. I'm gonna fucking die, dude. Yes, I am incredibly abusive to the not only best trained, but also the best behaving and most spoiled dog on the planet. Is from when Kaya yelped. Yeah, she yelped because she fucking clipped herself on something when she was getting off the bed.
So he said that the reason why she yelled was because she clipped herself. Okay, so there was no shocking involved. People are saying that she may be wearing a shock collar, but there was no shocking involved. That's what Hasan is saying here in this statement, right? But again, shock collar or not, right? Again, if my baby girl is yelping because something happened to her, bro, like my immediate, I can't not react. My immediate thing is my heart drops and then to my stomach and I gotta go fly to her rescue, bro, like Superman. Like Oh man. If you look on Reddit, Twitter, everywhere, I can't find any place where people are kind of defending him. A lot of people think that Hasan is lying, okay? Saying that it was the shot caller, it wasn't being tripped, and that he's gaslighting everybody into thinking that it's something else. And people are again looking through proof and VODs to say that yes, he has owned a shot caller and that it is a shot caller, and people are trying to get him removed from the platform for animal abuse. So I wanted to watch the clip one more time because it does look like that Hasan wants Kaya to basically sit in the background. Like, you know, like sometimes I have my cats in my videos, right? They just sit there and then they come lay, and they can roam whatever. There's a cat. I guess Hasan has rules for his dog that his dog is not allowed to free roam the house and has to sit right there in that corner of his screen. I don't like that. I don't like that. Big dogs need movement. They need to be able to roam. Okay. They need yards. I'm sure he has a yard, right? And they don't need to be roaming all of the freaking time. But also, I don't feel like, in my opinion, that dogs should have to sit in one place for any long period of time, especially when you're streaming. That shouldn't be a thing. Like, why are you not in the background sitting back there? Like, they let animals move around as they please and not just sit in one spot so that they can be in part of the camera. I don't know if he has reasons for keeping this dog in the corner there, but I can't think of any good ones.
All of America's much more consequential violence. Okay. It's the same reason as to why America.
She's getting up.
Kaya, please.
So as soon as she's getting up, he says, Kaya, please. He does look like he's looking elsewhere now.
Just fucking.
It looks like he's reaching something with his left hand.
Just stop.
Oh. Okay. That. What? That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. One more time.
Please just fucking just stop. Jesus Christ. What are you doing? You're being such a baby.
It don't look good. It don't look good.
I mean, yeah, from this point of view, it don't look good, but I mean, he clearly debunked it. So that's my whole thing about this. Like, I just dislike when people like was just on social media quick to like push some type of narrative without furthermore details. That's all. That's my only issue was, but people so quick to jump the gun. I'm always more do like, let's just wait. Let's wait on this. Let's back out and let's wait. But people already had their mindset, bro. Like, no, he did it. No, it all doesn't like, you know what? There's no arguing with those type. There's no having no conversation with those type of people. So I just let it be. There's no point talking to those type. I just let them. You gotta let them type cope.
Look good.
Kaya, please just.
Yeah. As soon as Kaya's in the spot, right? He's not looking back. So if my dog is not in the place where he's supposed to be, I will look back and be like, hey, bro, you know, get back over there. I will look over there, right? But if I see that she's not in the spot and I look away from her, like it does look like he's reaching for something else. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah, I watched it like a whole bunch of times, guys. I don't like what I saw. I'm curious to see.
Yeah, like I said, like I said, what I was looking at, like he was on like reaching out for something. It did look like that, but like I said, I'm always more do like to wait to furthermore information details, and you know we got it and all that type stuff. So that's just me though.
What his explanation would be outside of he said they stepped on something. I looked at the clip. It did not look like she stepped on anything. It verily looked like she got shocked by something. That's what I am observing. Could I be wrong? Potentially, yes. So I'm not going to make any claims about this for legal reasons, but it doesn't look good no matter how many times I see it. So now I present to you guys Ethan Klein, okay? Hasan's #1 biggest hater who's made a content nuke on him, okay? This is the guy of all guys. They used to be buddies and now they're mortal enemies. And he had something to say about the clip as well that I'll go ahead and play as Hasan's biggest enemy, right? I'm just very curious to what Ethan has to say.
Many of you guys know that I'm a dog lover, and there are a few things that horrify me more than people that abuse their animals. These are precious creatures that need us, depend on us, and abusing that trust is such a horrible crime. A clip of Hassan Piker is going viral right now of him shocking his dog Kaya for taking one step off of her mat. Let's take a look. I always found it bizarre how Kaya, who's this young, energetic puppy, stayed in 1 square foot of Hassan's room, right in sight of camera, almost like just a prop in his room. Well, now we know why. He's using extreme austerity measures to shock and abuse his animal and then blaming her, getting mad at her for him hurting her. There's further evidence from a recent broadcast.
And now it's mainstream.
Let's go.
Yes.
I love her.
I played that as well. Okay, I already got you, Ethan. I've already seen that as well.
A woman on Hassan's stream was concerned enough that, she had to say something live. I'm sure that was the last thing she wanted to do, was humiliate him on his own stream. But she was that worried. She couldn't even fit a single finger under her collar. And you get the sense that he was about to say, it's a shock collar. He says, it's a ... and then he doesn't finish the sentence. As I'm sure Hassan will try to deny using a shock collar, here's a clip of him admitting he owns one.
My old roommate wanted to use a shock collar. Or Fish and his dogs. For Fish and his dogs barking, I couldn't do it. I have it still. I bought it.
With all that evidence and more coming out, it's pretty hard to deny that Hasan has been abusing his dog for the absolutely vain project of just sitting there in frame for 9 hours straight every day. Terrible.
Okay. All right. Oh, man. It don't look good. That's the situation in a nutshell. I don't see any other replies or anything, responses in regards to Hasan or his explanation about the situation outside of Kaya potentially hurting her foot, which I do not feel like is what occurred there. I'm not trying to pick sides. I'm just letting y'all know exactly what I see. This does.
Yeah, I don't like picking sides. I'm just going by what I'm seeing, what the world? I like I said, I don't pick sides, bro, on none of that type stuff. I'm more of a dude like to wait for more details and information and stuff. And he brought it out, and now it's been debunked. He explained it. Well, like I said, people on social media, bro, they will push some type of narrative. But I guess this is Twitter, so it is what it is.
Does not look good. I am very curious to see what Hasan has to say. He cannot not address this. This is definitely something that he's going to have to quite literally address. And if he says that it's not a shock collar or something, and then he shows the collar, I don't know if he's going to take accountability for what occurred, what people feel like.
That I just posted up. It's crazy because people they probably think I'm taking his side, but I'm just more I'm just doing the right and what's wrong, bro. So
this is the one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it. Are you happy?
I'm more of a dude like I'm just more like is they gonna the people on social media who are pushing all that type of narrative, are they gonna apologize or not? But then again, like I said, I think they said those are his haters. So I'm pretty sure they ain't gonna apologize, bro.
That's it. Good. There's the AirTag. There's the fucking vibrator. It also has a flashlight component to it at nighttime. And it also has a tracker on it when she gets lost. If she were to actually get fucking lost, you are able to, it emits a sound. Okay?
That was it right now. But yeah, man, that was wild though.
Is happening. I don't know what exactly he's going to say, but I do know that as a pet lover and a pet owner, I've owned a lot of large dogs. I have 2 babies. I'll find them eventually. Where are they? Here is Andy. I love my babies, man. I love my babies, right? And I just cannot imagine hearing a yelp from one of my babies like that. That would scare the living hot of hell out of me. And I've had some big dogs, bro, okay? And they can make some noises. So, I mean, I just love my boy. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments below, okay? I showed you guys some of the evidence out there. I showed you some clips. This is all objective information. What do you think you viewed? I'm waiting. I really want to hear Hasan's other side here. I do not think it looks good. And I keep saying it over and over, but I can't see anything else that's happening here outside of mistreatment of a dog. That's what I'm observing right now. If he can say anything that can say otherwise, I'm open to hopefully hearing it, but it's looking bad. Also, in freaking absolutely insane news, VTuber news, okay?
What's going on in the VTuber, bro? Cause I'm like, what?
Return of Sender, okay? For those normies out here who watch this channel and you just don't know anything about VTubers, you know that there's anime people, right? They walk amongst us, they make videos, they have very, very big boobies and high squeaky voices, and they bounce around. That's a thing, okay? If you don't know, now you know, all right? Well, Noboru said Sender's apparent return with a 1,000-page doc. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Uh-oh. Google Docky. This, 1,000 pages?
1,000 pages is crazy.
Hello? Is this a Harry Potter? What do you mean 1,000-page document? There is no way. I feel like that there
You gotta
should
read it, bro.
be a cap or a limit. This is not okay. Just in case you guys don't know what occurred. This is Sender, okay? She's a VTuber. A couple of months back, okay? She got absolutely eviscerated from YouTube and her platform because a whole bunch of VTubers came out all at once like the Avengers and showed up with all of these receipts that showed that looks like Sender and her boyfriend, her spouse, this other dude as well, that's also the agent of her as well, were basically going in the background and being kind of like mean girls, okay? Trying to hoard this other VTuber artist by the name of Nanolis. Nanolis is a person who makes VTube art and was basically trying to hoard her and keep her in one place. And then a lot of people came out with other claims and documents saying that, yeah, I also think I was also a victim of her as well. It was Shy Lily. I think my girl Aru was coming in there as well. There was a whole bunch of people coming out and being like, yeah, I think I've had some interactions with Sender that shows that she was out here mean girly gaslighting and basically trying to push people around in order to enforce her career. And you and we sat down and we read it. It was a big document. And I remember reading it and I don't remember all of the details, but I do remember specifically that there was a lot of fluff and there was a lack of accountability. I have to go back to the video. You guys can watch it or whatever. I'll probably do a recap and then will I read this video? 1,000 pages? Anyway, Sender said the burden of proof is on the accuser, not the accused. They lie to you. Here's 1,000 pages of proof.
Yeah.
So more does not actually mean better. Okay. I said this in the other Google document I was talking about her, okay? More pages just means fluff. In fact, I think it's done intentionally to make people tired and fatigued and gassed into actually understanding what is happening.
See, that's the first thing that came to my mind. Like, yo, that's wild though. But that's wild though. This brother was reading my mind.
Because when you give people too much information, then you're not actually sticking to the main core points. And the main core points are probably just being expounded. A lot of people are saying
1,000 page is giving probably like nitpicking in this part, but then I got to nitpick in that part. Then I got to go to this part to nitpick to that one to bring that nitpicking right here down to that nitpicking, and then bring this one right here to pick the puzzle to fit the puzzle. Something like that.
in this document has a bunch of screenshots, so pictures, so a lot of it, but there's no summarize, okay? Otherwise, you're just throwing the book at somebody and saying, that's enough, I'm exonerated, goodbye. And then what happens is that people are like, I don't have time to sit here and read 1,000 pages, you know? That's the whole point. You don't have time to read 1,000 pages. You literally do not. That's the whole entire point. The way that she is giving this information is not for you to digest or for you to eat. I'm just talking about the presentation so far. I have not read the actual contents yet, and I don't want to say that her second side is just completely dismissed. I just already do not like the fact that it is being presented in this way. It feels very disingenuous. Been here for a long time. I know how people move. Bro. And maybe did some things get wrong and the things that happen. Is she trying to bring out some truths that she might correct? Sure, we can do that. We can look into that. But 1,000 pages, bro. You know damn well people. And then what's going to happen is people are like, you didn't read the whole document, Omni. Look, people just don't like to read. No. I was gonna say something bad, and I'm not gonna do it because this is YouTube, Omni, so I'm not gonna say it. Okay, but no, bro, people do not have time to read 1,000 pages, and we are not going to out here and shame people for not reading 1,000 pages. We're just not going to do that. We're not going to gaslight people into thinking, man, you must not care about the situation because you didn't spend hours and hours and hours of your free limited time.
Yeah, Brody, why you ain't gonna read it? Gaslighting like crazy. Don't put that on me.
Consuming information that should have been freaking summarized, okay?
Don't they have some type of like a AI that can read this? Can read that or something? Like, I don't know. Do they?
With that said, when I woke up this morning, you guys literally, I was all like, oh, what is going, why is Cinder, what is happening? Waking up to people asking me to read a 1,000 page document of VTuber drama. And I got to put my boy Tobias Funke out here. Just really? That's what you want me to do, guys? That's what it is. And I say to that, sure, why not? Okay. Twitch.tv/Inferno tonight. Okay. Sometime between 5 and 6:30, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern, maybe earlier.
Oh, bro, finna read it.
Okay. I'll read it. I'll read it.
That's
and then, we'll come to a conclusion and I'll try to give you guys a summary maybe tomorrow or something like that. But I'll go ahead. I'll read it because that's my job. I've been placed on this earth to read 1,000 page Google Docies. Oh God, I need to reevaluate.
Bro, you like the court guy.
My life, bro, that this is the place, this is the position. No, I step into this with honor. You know what? We need this. We do need this. With all the crazy shit that's happening, we need some just ridiculous, delusional. We need this. I think this might actually be a little healthy to take the edge off of some of the real shit that's just happening nonstop. Okay. Let's look into this. I'll read it on Twitch, not here, not right now. Otherwise this video would be 5 hours long and I don't got time to edit a 5-hour video. So we'll just turn it into a live stream. Okay. Come through, come hang out with me. It'll be this evening. Go follow me and put on notifications so you can know that I'm going live and we'll do that then. All right. All right. Speaking of Aru, okay, yes, I did mention
Okay, that's all I really want to check out right now, bro. That whole drama with the Hasan and the doll situation. That's all I want to know, but you already know, man. Link up on our description, all that good stuff, man. I go.